Hello, Somerville, Massachusetts. How are you guys? Guys, give a big round of applause for the Rockwell here in Davis Square. The great, the speakeasy, the place itself, this physical building, the Goring building, I think it's called. Has anyone heard that? Am I making things up? How are you guys? Welcome. Guess what? I will be your host, MC, and officer of the law. Yeah, I've been undercover this whole time. There it is. I know. Oh, sexy. People like that here. This is an interesting town. I haven't even introduced what the show is yet. You're like, a cop. I love it. That's funny. Well, yeah, welcome. This show that you're at, my name is Alex Grubard. I will be your officer tonight, your lead detective. This is Weeding Out the Stones. Thank you guys for being here. This is the game show of sobriety tests. I want to ask, has anybody seen this show before? No. Awesome. How many people is this their very first time? Hell yeah. So this is a very interactive comedy game show. We have a bunch of comedians here tonight. Just basic stuff right up top. They are all high except for one. Everyone else is definitely stoned. I am really feeling it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the first sobriety test tonight was just me trying to host for 5 seconds. You're like, that guy's baked. He's confessing immediately. Well, you know why we're so high is because we smoked from The Goods. We're sponsored by The Goods upstairs. Come on to The Goods, everybody. So check them out. They're here in Somerville. They're all over. I believe it's at The Goods for All on social media. I think we have a slide for them on this next slide. What up for Heather in the booth, by the way? Definitely do that. Heck yes. So feel free to use that QR code at any time, visit them upstairs. We'll put this back up at the end, but they're right upstairs. They're right here in Davis Square. How many people here live in Davis Square? Yeah, I love you. Students, you're raising your hands. I told you, this is a very interactive show. I'm going to be cheering, maybe point and yell and scream. Things like that will come up. So definitely go upstairs to The Goods at some point. They've been awesome to us. I have a bunch of even gifts and stuff from them, so maybe we'll hand some stuff out at some point from The Goods. Specifically, great. They're great. I can't say enough good things about The Goods. They're also really nice people. Can you believe it? They're also good and super cool.
Are they still going to be open when the show's over?
I don't think so. So but they're open every other day of the year, man. Shit, we didn't think this through. The show should be at midnight. What am I doing? No, I'm kidding. Fine. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Get in here. Don't raise your hands. It's already come up. Anyway, so let's talk about it. So none of you guys have been here before. This is your very first time at the show. You guys need to know how this game show of sobriety test is played. You need to know the rules of weeding out the stone. Let's see these rules real quick. Like I said before, I have 7 players tonight. They are all stoned except for one. One of them has remained sober. I made sure of it. It was kind of hard. And they are all stoned but one. We're going to play a series of sobriety test games. And every so often, we will eliminate a player that we believe is stoned in order to try and leave the sober person left alone on stage at the very end of the show. We want to leave the sober person left. They narked anonymously on the rest of them. We need to unmask them. I'm playing a cop. So that's what we're trying to do. Leave the sober person left at the end. Eliminate all the stoners. How are we going to eliminate them? Every so often, I'll take a poll, or we'll eliminate a player, and I'll do an elimination round. And I'll say each player's name one by one. If you think that player is stoned, and you maybe want to eliminate them, at least let everyone know that they're high, and then they should be aware of that too, that that's your opinion. When I say their name during the elimination round, you're going to cheer really loudly for them. All right? No hand raising. Let's try this out real quick. I've told you already, I'm baked. So this would be a loud cheer. What are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Exactly. Now, if you think a player might be sober, If you think they might be the sober person, you want to keep them into the next round, give them a type of immunity, let everyone else know that you think that person might be the sober person, we should keep an eye on them. During the elimination round, when I say each player's name one by one, if you think that player is sober, you're going to point at them and yell narc. All right? Oh, man, that's kind of sound like you do that regularly in the common. I don't know. So let's try that out real quick. Pretend that I'm sober. Pretend that I'm the sober person. What are you going to do when you want to keep someone around, give them immunity, when you think someone is sober? Alex.
No!
Great. And a point is like an exclamation point. Do that. That's great. So like even one or two narcs can sometimes keep someone into the next round. I'll probably ask a volunteer each round also to interpret the crowd and be the final decision, probably for a prize, an early prize. So keep that in mind if you want to volunteer and interpret the crowd at any point. Let's try those elimination techniques out one more time. What are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Awesome. What are you going to do when you think someone is sober? Alex.
No!
Fantastic. Also be aware that yelling narc at people, it makes them feel bad. It comes up a lot. People don't love it. But be sure to grab the sober person. We'll try and get mob mentality to work this time. You know what I mean? We have high players. We also have high stakes. Here's the deal. If we are successful, if the sober person is left at the end of the show, everybody here gets candy. How about that? Hey, that's cool. Prizes. I've got other prizes to give out too for volunteering and stuff. Now, we have another rule. Here's the deal. That's if we win. If we succeed at leaving the sober person left at the end of the show, everyone here gets candy. If we are fooled, if a stoner is left at the very end of the show, they get the thing they desire most in the world. Everybody else's candy. We cannot let that happen, all right? So that's the prizes. I'm going to throw a little bit of candy just out here, kind of tempt them a little. For our next rule, it's called the Munchies rule. Now, if any of our players eat any of this floor candy, while the games are still taking place, they obviously have the Munchies, and they are automatically eliminated, all right? So it's very serious. I've seen people talk themselves out of a ticket before, but that's the Munchies rule. Those are our basic rules. Oh, great timing. Sorry, welcome. Hang out. I'll go over the rules again. Don't worry. You guys know the rules already? You heard them all? Okay, cool. They were getting drinks or whatever. Awesome. Cool. I'm so soft-spoken. So those are our rules and laws here. You guys know the rules. Everybody knows the rules by now. Do you guys think you're going to find the sober person tonight? Who thinks you're going to spot the sober narc? I love that these hand raisings have turned into like fists and stuff. That's cool. Rock and roll. I don't know. So who wants to meet our players this evening? Come on out here. Please get on out. Come on out and yell. They'll make their way out. Give them a big round of applause. Start taking notes immediately. Let's start thinking about what's going on, why, who you're suspicious of right away. Does anyone want for maybe a sticker or something? Does anyone? Sticker's on me. Does anyone want to right up top, up here? What's your name? Sun Cub, everybody. Give it up for Sun Cub, right? Correct me if I can pronounce it better. Here's a sticker, by the way. So good, thank you. So right up top, just a little on sight. Who would you eliminate on sight? Who is obviously stoned? Just on sight. I didn't give you a sticker, sir. Dave Grohl. I love it. Okay. Is that what you're thinking?
It's Lars Ulrich from Metallica.
Lars Ulrich. I love that every one of them is a band member already. Interesting. Right up top, this is who you think is definitely stoned. Just on site, thank you. I just wanted to get your opinion. Well, we haven't even done anything yet. And already you're on the hook. Right up top. We haven't even learned your name. But we're going to play a quick practice game up top. We're going to learn a little bit about them. And this is just an easy practice game. We won't be eliminating anyone after this game. This first game, we know that sometimes a stoner, you can tell if someone's a stoner just based on what they tell you to call them. If someone's like, hey, I'm Hippie Dave smokes weed. So we're going to go to our next game. It's our first game. It's called Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. All right? Yeah. And we have the next slide. I think it's 2 slides of this. So, yeah, this is a game we call Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. I'm just going to ask each of our players to give me a new nickname. I want them to come up with a brand new nickname for themselves, and we'll see if we can tell if they're a stoner just based on this brand new nickname they give themselves. Like I said, this is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. I believe the mic is over there. Does anyone feel like going first? So, you know, here you go. Did you?
Slim Tim.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I love it. That's pretty good. Look at it, right on top. Give it up for your first player, Tim. Grab the mic. There, I'll take it. Does it come out? Great. I know. And not every test is a game. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tim, this is a practice game. Don't worry. But how are you doing tonight? First of all.
I'm feeling great.
That's awesome. This is a game show. Have you ever been on a game show before?
No, I never have, but I've always wanted to be on one.
What game show do you want to be on the most?
Wheel of Fortune.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, people like Wheel of Fortune. This is nothing like that. No, this is Wheel of Fortune. It's good. Tim, are you ready to play this game?
Yes, sir.
So you kind of gave it away, but you can come up with another one, obviously. This is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. Give yourself a new nickname.
Slim Timmy.
Give it up for Slim Timmy! I love it. Pass that mic down. Give it up for your next player, Doug, everybody. Give it up for Doug.
How's it going? I'm Doug Fitzgerald. I'm going to go by Dastardly Doug.
Dastardly Doug.
I almost got the twirl. I want it. I'm going to earn this shit.
You guys are jumping into these games. I love it.
I came here to win. I want everybody's candy.
That answers a strategy. Yeah. Do you have a... Oh, man, I love it.
No, I do actually, but I was only counting the candy. It's only, there's more.
Oh, yeah, this is just tempt candy. Maybe I shouldn't even tell you. Doug, you're doing well. You're here to win. Do you have any strategy in order to do that, to make that happen?
Not be high.
Hell yes.
That's my strategy.
That's a good answer. Doug, you kind of gave it away, I think, but remind me, this is a Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. Give yourself a new nickname.
Other than that?
Or it could be that, too. Just remind me if you want.
Doubtful Doug.
I like Dastardly. I like everyone giving their toast, too, but give it up for Doubtful Doug! Let's that down. Give you guys go for your next player, Anne-Marie. Give it up for Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, how are you doing tonight?
I'm swell. Drove down, feeling good. Had some nice pizza. Weird.
Cool. Do you have any strategy tonight?
Just like my neighbor here, not be high.
Okay, that's good.
I know, I copied.
Are you a gamer or anything like that?
Yeah, I play a lot of Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's right. Send me some lines.
I think you're gonna gain some fans off that Candy Crush. I think so. Anne-Marie, this is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator.
Anne-Marie Ridiculous.
Give it up for Anne-Marie Ridiculous. And keep that going for your next player, Sloan. Give it up for Sloan. Sloan, how's it going?
It's all right.
Yeah, cool.
I'm doing good.
That's good.
How are you?
Oh, that's very nice. I'm doing well. Sloan, are you a gamer? Do you have a favorite game of any type? Sports, board games, game show?
You can probably judge by the size of my glasses that I like video games.
I'm with you there. I like video games too. Do you have a favorite game?
Super Mario 3.
Very good. I think that's going to serve you well on this show. Fantastic. Sloan, this is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. Tell us your brand new nickname.
Lightning.
Yeah. Give it up for Lightning. That's a already asked though.
That's right.
I appreciate it. Ian, have you ever been on a game show before?
Not televised. I've done a couple of comedy game shows. Yeah.
Tell me, you think is that going to help you out here tonight? Do you think something like that?
I think so.
Any you want to reveal any of those?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did one called Ignorant. That was pretty fun. And that was like a panel, you know, getting questions asked. And I did Make Maine Laugh. That was a fun one too.
Cool. Those sound a lot more like this than Wheel of Fortune. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, that sounds pretty good. Like you do have some real experience. All right. Ian, this is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. Tell us your brand new nickname.
How about Comedian?
If it was out for comedian. What is it? Comedian. Impressive. And clap it up for your next player, Ben. Give it up for Ben. Ben, how's it going?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, that's good. That's very well. I'm doing better. I don't know. Ben, do you have any strategy for tonight? Are you a gamer? You know, these kinds of things that I think maybe will bring to the show. Are you planning on bringing anything?
No, I
from
mean,
the
clearly,
past?
like my look, I got an uphill battle, so clearly that vibe's going on.
Love Dave Grohl.
There you go. Oh yeah, you were Dave Grohl. Not that you were Dave Grohl. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, how did that make you feel? To be singled out right away?
Yeah, I didn't know that the crowd was going to be roasting us. You know, used to comics doing that shit, but you know.
Yeah, surprise indeed. Right. Well, Ben, you may be adjusting your strategy as we speak, but this is Sticky Icky Nickname Generator. Tell us your brand new nickname.
Oh no, I'm just going to lean into it. I'm Fat Dave Grohl.
Give it up for Fat Dave Grohl! Oh, yeah. Fat Dave Grohl. Oh my god. Oh man, well, interesting. This isn't usually a chant show, but maybe, I don't know. And clap it up for your next player, Zenobia, everybody. Give it up for Zenobia.
Yeah,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I got to shop and sleep, and now I'm here.
Cool. Like a full day. That's a productive day.
Well, yeah, I got some shit to do tomorrow, so I figure I'll lounge on doing shit today. I said, yeah, that's the way to do it. I was gonna say I don't have a nickname. I'm just gonna go with the last thing I ate, bolognese. It was delicious. It was enjoyable, and I like to say bolognese.
Sounds good. Give it up for Bolognese! See, like we heard a little strategy in there, I would say. Give it up for all of our players, right? Give it up for all of them. They were great. I think they were very impressive. They did that game phenomenally. Does anyone, for maybe a sticker, does anyone want to point out who they think the narc is? Right away. You've seen one game. We won't be eliminating. Right back there. Fat Dave Grohl. What's your name? What's your name? Alice? Give it up for Alice, everybody. Alice. Guys, I am going to be picking people out specifically. I understand, but yeah, just so that you know. Alice, thank you so much. So you think Fat Dave Grohl is the narc? You start up top. We haven't even found out your name. Maybe I assume we will. But you were picked out by the guy up front early on. But Ian was the person I think was deemed potentially on site. Was going to be eliminated. So this is our range right now, kind of. Just pointing up top, this top row, maybe a little. Although this already here has shifted a few times. We're going to move on to our next game. Then we will be taking a poll, and we won't be eliminating anybody. But we'll get into more of the meat of the show. We know that stoners, they tend to tangent, you know. It's hard for them to stay on track. They often go off the rails. So I'm going to give each of our players an explain this prompt. They have exactly 30 seconds to explain that prompt. No more, no less. All right, if you finish in 20 seconds, and it's obvious, I'll tell you you have 10 seconds left. Try and keep a coherent thought together. Explain this as best you can. This is a game we call 30-second explanation. And it's a tangent game. So sometimes people have entire nervous breakdowns. It's... So who's got the mic over here? Tim, you went first last time. Why don't you pass that somewhere? It's your choice. Zenobia.
You
Guys,
gotta keep it last. I don't know.
do you think? Zenobia, you want to go first?
Sure.
Hell yeah, get up, Zenobia. Full of A's. Oh yeah, you're right, fans. Definitely, dude.
And finish it when I get home.
It sounds delicious. I love it. Zenobia, are you ready to play this game?
I am.
This is for exactly 30 seconds. All right, I'll give you explain this prompt. Just explain it as best you can in exactly 30 seconds. And I'll tell you when your time is up. Explain what the greatest movie of all time is.
Oh God, the greatest movie of all time has to be Forrest Gump, and I'll tell you why. It's threefold. Number one, you got Alabama. Great thing to scream, great backdrop. Number two, fantastic motherfucking soundtrack. Timeless. Number three, you can go back and look at it and say, oh yeah, this was a comedy, this was a satire. Oh, that was a little fucked up. Forrest Gump.
Time! Very impressive. Both of these, roll time. Great job. It is fun to say. All right. Doug,
Yes.
you ready to play this game?
No.
I know the feeling, man.
Let's get weird.
Hell yeah. All right. For 30 seconds exactly.
All right.
Explain how the dinosaurs were wiped out.
The dinosaurs were wiped out by misinformation. Everybody kept saying the meteor was a lie. Nobody could look up because Nex didn't go that way. So they just believed the media. And then just worked. Message received.
There you go. Doug, everybody. Give another Doug. Man. That's not what I learned in Massachusetts public schools. Great answer. Anne-Marie. Give it up for Anne-Marie, right? Oh, yeah. Are you ready to play this game?
No.
I know, it could be a lot. Oh my gosh, I swear these are just in order. Do you want that one or do you not want that one? Yeah, that's terrifying that I gave you the
I
option.
really want it. Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
I know, it has nothing to do with it. I don't know why. It's just a one. Do your best, you know? Explain why everyone is jealous of you.
Okay.
Heavy.
Everyone's jealous of me because I gave up a really long time ago and they can't figure out how to do that. And I get it. It is hard to let go. It is hard to be anxious. It is hard to be shy, but just go do it anyway. Because we're all gonna die. Except for me. How many seconds?
Great job. So I know, that's why it's an explain this prompt and not always a description. Sloan, you ready to play this game?
Yes.
All right, 30 seconds. Explain what the theory of relativity is.
Fuck! Okay, the theory of relativity goes like this. You are the child of your mother and father. And then your parents each had their own parents, correct? And you can assume that some, like, aunts and uncles and cousins and things kind of branch off. That's not what it is.
Good time. Hey, you're on the phone, right?
I fooled
Good answer. Good job. So you just have to keep a coherent thought together. You don't have to know what it actually is. It's not really a requirement. Yeah. Guys, give it over Ian, right? Give it over Ian. Ian, are you ready to play this game?
I think so.
I know what you mean. For 30 seconds, explain why the grass is always greener.
On the other side, the grass is always greener on the other side because my neighbor uses really great fertilizer, and he's also out there, I think 12 hours a day pulling grubs from the ground. I've tried salting his grass, but that doesn't seem to work. So it stays greener despite all odds, and I think that's why the grass is always greener on the other side.
Really I clocked that in 35 seconds. I'm just saying. But that was a great answer. Yeah, I gotta hire your uncle. That's kind of good stuff. Ben, give it up for Ben, right? Ben, are you ready to play this game?
Yeah, I'm just excited I don't have that theory of relativity question.
It could come back, you never know. All right, for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, explain how a space shuttle gets to space.
All right, so you guys know about rockets, right? We take this wicked big rocket, right? We get a bunch of guys, and we stick them in. What was the question again? How space travel works? We got a bunch of guys in the rocket, right? And then we light the rocket. Sometimes that shit blows up. I like whoever was on board with me on that. That's good. But if it doesn't, they manage to like break through the sky into the other sky, and then and then based on how much time I have left, you just kind of float for a while.
Good job. Good job. Unfortunately, it does blow up sometimes. Tim, are you ready to play this game?
Nope, not at all.
We're gonna have for Tim. He's gonna play with us, right? Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Tim, for 30 seconds exactly, explain your vision for the future of America.
Oh, that's real simple. I'm going to tell you right now what it's going to be for the next 30 seconds. It's going to be excellent. Everybody's going to have free jobs at soda factories, and so there's going to be free drinks for everybody most of the time. And you don't got to worry about paper straws. Like, you can use them if you want to. Like most people are going to get cups with their jobs, so they're going to get cups of free sodas for the rest of their life. Thank you very much. I've been 10.
It's time. Hey, good for Tim. As a reminder, that's Tim's vision for the future of America. If you forgot what we said 30 seconds ago. Guys, give it up for all of them, though. They were great. So we are going to take a poll, and does anyone want to interpret the crowd? I won't be eliminating anybody, but does anyone want to interpret the crowd real quick? I'm going to grab a few people's names, but I appreciate it. Maybe we'll go back here. What's your name? Erica, everybody. Clap it up for Erica. Erica, so I'll just asking you who gets the loudest cheers, the least amount of narcs. I just want you to give your opinion, at the end. Like I said, we won't be eliminating anyone. We're still getting the hang of this stuff. But you guys know your elimination techniques. Who thinks that Sloan is stoned? There we go. And Neil Nark, if you think they might be sober. Who thinks Ian is stoned? Who thinks Anne Marie is stoned? I definitely heard an arc. Who thinks that Ben is stoned? I heard an arc too. Who thinks that Doug is stoned? I heard at least one. Who thinks that Tim is stoned? And who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? I hear some narcs over there. But Erica, I'm asking you. I'm just curious. Who do you think got the loudest cheers, the least amount of narcs?
Oh man.
got like a butt ton of cheers, just like a lot.
Okay. So you're saying that the person that everyone thinks is the highest is probably Anne Marie?
Probably.
Okay. So you guys see how this works. I thought I heard a couple of narcs. You know, we could do it between a couple more people if you wanted to. But we're not eliminating anyone this round. But I'm just giving you an example.
So I heard the most for Anne Marie. Definitely none for. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten his name.
You don't have to know
All I
their
can
names.
think about is April.
No, I'm just kidding, Erica. Well, you don't have to. I'll let me know. No. God. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to respect them in any way, Erica. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Not the most narcs though.
I got you.
I was like, so
Erica, great. Don't worry. Great. So exactly, Erica thinks that everybody got the person who got the last cheers was Anne Marie. So if we were eliminating somebody, that's who we'd be eliminating. We're gonna move on to the next game. You guys will just see how this goes. Understood? So maybe you guys will want to volunteer and be that person that decides the fate of these people. Remember, they're all going to jail. No. You're not. You're a suggestion. Don't worry. It's fine. We're going to move on to our next game. Are you guys ready for this? See, these guys, they've played a few games already. They know that they're at least trying to convince you that they're the sober person to make it to the end of the show, even if they are stoned. All of them are stoned but one. So I'm going to ask each of our players a question that any drug user, any cannabis user in the world would know the answer to. And all they have to do to prove that they might be sober is get the answer wrong. This is a game we call Marijuana. All right? That's how Marijuana works. It's wrong answers only. If you say the incorrect answer, a very wrong answer, I will say incorrect. And that's great. It means you might not know anything about cannabis.
This reminds me of Catholic school.
Yeah, right. If somehow you say the correct answer, or even an answer that could be considered correct in a certain context, I might say, that's half right. And it means you're not even paying attention to the rules right now. And we're going to eliminate those people because they're obviously baked. All right? This is Marijuana. It's wrong answers only. I'll give you guys each two, so we'll go back around once we're done. So the last person will go twice in a round. Doug, do you want to go first?
I have the mic, so yeah.
Catholic school, eh? All right. Yeah. Interesting. So this is Marijuana.
Yep.
Wrong answers only. Where do people buy marijuana?
There's a specific aisle in Shaw's. It's not really a public. It's like a secret menu sort of thing, where you have to go up to this one busboy named Buddy and say the certain word like eggs and oranges are the same thing, and then he brings you this back aisle that has so much weed.
Oh man, that sounds. Oh, can anyone confirm, Buddy? Doesn't sound like it exists. I'm gonna say incorrect. But the Buddy might be incorrect. Incorrect. Pass that mic. Good job, Doug. Give it up for Doug, right? And Buddy, who we assume is fictional. Anne-Marie, this is Marijuana. Who are Cheech and Chong?
I think they were in the original cast of Designing Women.
Incorrect. Good job.
Golden Girls?
Oh man, you might be getting closer. Yeah. Sloan, are you ready to play this game?
Yeah.
This is Marijuana. Name one pro-marijuana organization.
Mothers for marijuana?
I'm gonna say kind of correct. Yeah. Do we know anyone? Does anyone belong to that? I mean, if it's not already an organization, I feel like you get started pretty quick. I'm gonna say that's half right in a way. Mothers for marijuana. We all have to look it up. It's half right. It's not full right. Ian, you ready to play this game?
Sure.
This is wrong answers only. It's marijuana.
All right.
What is the scientific name for marijuana?
Scientific name for marijuana is lettuce.
Incorrect. Good answer. Although a slang term, that's you're lucky it's scientific. Ben, this is marijuana. How do users take their marijuana?
So you want to, a lot of people use a grinder, but whatever. You want to get it up real fine, and then just.
Incorrect. Hysterectomy. I was like, oh, I don't know. Grinder. Thank God nobody snorts it. You know what I mean? Doug. Go back to Catholic school. Tim, you ready to play this game?
Here we go.
Tim,
Name one place that marijuana is legal.
Mexico.
it is legal in Mexico. The Mexican Supreme Court legalized it. I know. Isn't it weird how it's legal in Mexico and Canada and not federally here? Anyway, it's weird. Zenobia,
Yeah.
you ready to play this game?
Yeah.
All right. What is the active ingredient in marijuana?
I think it's gluten, isn't it? I wish it weren't gluten, because then, like, it would repel those people who claim that they can't have gluten. But it's not. It'll smoke this fucking push, you know?
Incorrect. Is a great answer. Hell yeah. We're gonna go back around once. So Zenobia, you are next again.
Zenobia, name one movie about marijuana.
One movie about marijuana, The Town.
Incorrect.
Well, no, it's in Boston, so I'm sure everybody was fucked up.
Batman was about marijuana.
Tim, what clothing do marijuana users wear?
Sandals.
I see you, I think.
Ben, name one song about marijuana.
Man, I can't even think of a song right now. Billie Jean's about marijuana, right?
Incorrect.
No?
We all know it's about.
Ian, name two common strains of marijuana.
Two common strains of marijuana are romaine and arugula.
Incorrect. Good answer. Sloan.
Yes. Sloan, what instruments do marijuana users use?
Sorry. What instruments do marijuana use for their marijuana?
I don't fucking know. A trumpet?
Good answer.
Anne-Marie, what type of food do marijuana users make edibles out of?
Probably a roast turkey.
Incorrect. Good answer, but that sounds good. Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
Yes.
Doug, what does THC stand for?
Too hot and cold.
Incorrect. Two wrong players, right? Good job. So you guys know how this goes. So we're gonna do one more vote. I think this is the last time we won't be eliminating someone. We will eliminate someone after this next our next game. Does anyone want to interpret this poll?
Sure.
Right up here. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, everybody. Give it up for Sarah. Thank you for participating. Oh, here we go. I think you guys are gonna get it. So, oh, I gotta look through it. Okay. Sorry, here's candy. I don't keep some on. I'll start throwing that. And once we start eliminating people, I'll definitely start doing that. Guys, so you're gonna interpret. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
Least amount of narcs, most cheers. Let's start on this time. This side this time. Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Who thinks that Tim is stoned? Who thinks that Doug is stoned? Who thinks that Ben is stoned? Who thinks that Anne Marie is stoned? Who thinks that Ian is stoned? And who thinks that Sloan is stoned? All right, Sarah, it's on you.
I feel like the most cheers was Slim Timmy.
All right. Up here on the hot seat, this back row, something has been going on there the whole show so far. So Tim will be on the hook. Several people have been on the hook. Anne Marie, Ian, Ben, Tim. The front row doing pretty good so far. Our next game, we will eliminate somebody after that game. So the stakes are getting raised. You know how it goes. Our next game, this is a tough game. We know that stoners, they're not always quick on the uptake, all right? They're not, it's hard for them to pull things from their memory. Fat Dave Grohl couldn't think of a song. I forgot that, sorry.
What was your name again?
I don't know why I leave into it, sorry. This game, we're going to take turns naming items in a certain category, all right? Unique items, try not to repeat each other. This is a game we call Name 'em, all right? And it's rapid fire, it's very quick. We'll try and pass that mic. In fact, I think everybody will be able to hear you guys if you want to belt it out and not use the mic, but if you want to pass the mic. This is a pretty quick game. Anything you say counts as an answer. So if you're like, I'm trying to think of a thing in that category, that doesn't count. It's going to move on to the next player's turn. That's probably not an item in it. So that's how this game works. It's a lot like that game Categories. It's very quick. We'll see who seems like a docile stoner and who really can keep it together. Are you guys ready to play this game? All right. Who has the mic? Ben, you're going to start us off. All right. And then pass it anywhere we go. And there will be multiple rounds of this. It's very fast. I'll tell you when it's the last round. All right. So try and think on your feet. Be quick. We are going with the prompt superheroes. Superman, yes.
Batman.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Wolverine.
Yes.
Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Red Sonja.
Yes.
The Green Lantern.
Yes.
Captain Underpants.
Yes.
Iron Man.
Yes.
Crazy Quilt.
Yes.
Green Lantern?
Or said.
Don't forget about Powder Toast Man.
Yeah, Powder Toast Man, yes.
Handyman.
Yes.
Ghost Rider.
Yes.
The Falcon.
Yes.
The Tick.
Yes.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
The stretchy guy.
That's Mr. Fantastic.
The Phoenix.
Yes.
Spawn.
Yes.
Moon Knight.
Yes.
Deadpool.
Yes.
The Max.
Yes.
The Mask.
Yes.
I don't like comics.
Yes.
Invincible.
Yes.
Wolverine.
Already said. I think like
Damn it.
yeah. Oh.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah. As a villain, kind of.
The Thing. Daredevil.
Sue Storm.
Yes.
Okay.
Harley, motherfucking Quinn.
Yeah.
Professor X.
Yes.
I'm out of heroes.
Last round. Pass it.
Sandman.
Yeah. The villain. Keep going.
Shazam.
Shazam.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Yes.
Robin.
Yes. Great job. Good for all that, right? A tough game. I love y'all how them played it. So it's up to you guys. You guys know how this works. We are going to eliminate one person. It's going to get quick. We're going to start eliminating these people. So who do you guys definitely think is stoned? Yell mark for the people you definitely think are potentially sober that you want to keep into the next round. Does anyone want to be our volunteer to tell the crowd?
If you want us to get some candy.
Well, yeah, does anyone want to volunteer? Sir, up top. I feel like we were going to get to you. What's your name? What was it? Chris, everybody. Give it up for Chris. Chris, you know how this goes. You're deciding who we're gonna eliminate, and we can do it between 2 or 3 people after if you're happy you're on the fence. You know what I mean? So let's start. We'll do this first row first. Who thinks that Sloan is stoned? No. Who thinks that Anne Marie is stoned? Who thinks that Doug is stoned?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Who thinks that Tim is stoned? Who thinks that Ben is stoned? And who thinks that Ian is stoned? Chris, it's on you, Chris. Do you want to do it between a couple of people, maybe?
I think Emery and Bolognese are stoned.
Okay, so you want to do it between the two of them? All right, so it's the same thing. It's just going to be the two of them. Well, this is a good, just as a good thing. Yeah, I was going to do it for you. Don't worry. We're going to do the whole front row. Oh, you know, we'll just do the three of them. You know, we'll leave Sloan out. We'll do these three. Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Yeah! Who thinks that Doug is stoned? And who thinks that Anne-Marie is stoned? Chris. Is that what it sounds like, guys? I think give it up for Anne-Marie. But Anne-Marie, you are eliminated. Clap it up for these players that are still in this. Great, give it up for all of them. Yeah. We're going to move on to our next game. Our next game, this is a game we've already eliminated somebody. They know that the stakes are getting higher. We're going to keep doing that. So this is where we get to see them turn on each other. Yeah, they've been watching the show, each other on the show, just like you guys all have. They have opinions on things that they've all done up here and why it was so obvious that that person was stoned when they said that thing or did that other thing, or both. So remember, they're all high but one. I am going to ask each of our players who they think is stoned up here and give us some evidence on why we should eliminate them next. So pass the blame off of you and on to somebody else. This is a game we call the blame game. All right? That's how the blame game works. Just tell us who you think is stoned up here and why. Who's got the mic? Ian, let's start with you. You've been watching the show. Has anyone done anything so far that you think clearly we should eliminate them next? They're obviously high.
Yeah, I think Doug might be stoned. Yeah. Do I have to say why?
Yeah, say why.
Oh, say why? 'Cause he knew a lot of superheroes.
They don't get laid.
I think that's why.
All right, so Doug knew a lot of superheroes. All right, great answer. That's one for Doug. Pass that around. Sloan, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I don't want to nerd anybody out. Slimmy Timmy. You're so. Your energy is so weird. I don't know how else to put it. There's just like some kind of like manic kind of thing. Anyway.
All right, that's one for Jim.
Tim. All of these other people are stoned because I saw them getting stoned and I watched them do it and I said, you guys are a bunch of, you're gonna get stoned and that's not any good. Because I don't get stoned, is what I said to them. So it's all them and not me.
We have to point to one specifically.
Oh, I gotta point to one specifically?
I'm just gonna ask, I'm doubling down, that's all.
Okay, one specifically is, it's our friend over here, Zenobia. She's definitely stoned.
You're just mad because I took your chair.
That's why I'm blaming her for being stoned. That's the reason.
All right, that's one for Zenobia.
I'm gonna go in here for Slimmy Timmy here because he looks like the guy that shows up in an NA meeting high as shit.
There you go. That's another one for Slimmy Timmy. New nickname. I believe the name is Slim Timmy. What's this Tim? Slimmy Timmy might stick. Zenobia.
I was gonna say Tim just based on those boots, but he left Maine wearing those boots intentionally, so that's not new. So I'm gonna say it's Ben back here because he's wearing Vans, and you know. Footwear is telling.
All right, that's one for Ben.
That's rich coming from somebody wearing lugs.
I
Those are Lutz.
Oh man, everybody's coming after you.
I know, man. It's fierce.
Dan, you've been watching the show. Everybody's trying to guess play on you at all times. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
It's Tim. It's obvious. And it's real simple. We did the questions about like, so what's the wrong answer? And he fucking nailed everyone. Where's it legal? Mexico! What do they wear? Sandals! No fucking way that dude's sober.
There you go. Guys, I believe that's at least 3 for Tim. I think it was 1 for Ben, 1 for Zenobia. I think that's how it went down, guys. If anyone of the vote around here, 4 for Tim, I think it was. Yeah, give it up for all of these guys. That's what they think. It's still up to you. Does anyone want to volunteer? We're going to eliminate one more person. We've been watching a lot of games. Yeah, here you go. Does anyone want to be our volunteer over here? What's your name?
Kristen.
Kristen, everybody. Give it up for Kristen. Kristen, so we're going to interpret who gets the loudest cheers, the least amount of narcs. Use those narcs wisely. We're whittling it down. Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Who thinks that Doug is stoned? Who thinks that Tim is stoned? Yeah, I hear some narcs. Who thinks that Sloan is stoned? Who thinks that Ian is stoned? And who thinks that Ben is stoned? Interesting. All right. Kristen, I believe it's on you.
It's on me. So the one who got the most was definitely Slimmy Timmy. But I agree with Sloan. And I think that Ben.
Oh, you're so kind of Ben.
Narcs.
Yeah, got you. Well, we won't be around.
I don't remember.
I got you. I was wondering where you were. I like a lot of people do seem to think. Oh, I got you. So you think that Tim is definitely stoned and got the loudest cheer, and you want to eliminate Tim?
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you, Kristen. But give it up for Tim. You are eliminated. You guys can hang out. Once you're eliminated, you're fine. But chairs are opening up. It's time to sit up front. Ian's taking that chair. We're gonna move on to our next game. Tim might be thankful because we know that people, in general, but definitely stoners, have a type of performance anxiety. They're scared to be on stage. They're scared to be vulnerable in front of people. Sometimes they even have poor memories and decision-making skills. So this game tests all of them. It's a very simple game. I'm going to ask each of our players to sing anything.
Yes!
For 20 seconds. This is a game we call Sing Off, all right? So we're going to see what song they decide to sing. We're going to judge that. We're going to see how well they can perform. We're going to see if they remember the lyrics to the song that they chose, all right? We can judge a lot. Sometimes people also go on tangents because this is difficult. So that's this game. I'll keep your time. I'll tell you when 20 seconds is up. This is a game we call Sing Off. I'm giving it, let's say 20 to 30 seconds. We'll even give them, if they really want to give that extra credit, they can. Are you guys ready? Sloan, do you want to start us off?
You really put me on the spot.
Yeah. But yeah, are you ready to play this game? All right, great. Well, you feel free to stay in your seat, stand up, whatever makes you feel comfortable. As soon as you start singing, I'll start your time.
All right, everybody join in when you're ready, when you recognize it. Do 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 do
Ian, this is Sing Off. Whenever you're ready, sing anything for 20 to 30 seconds.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, where to go. There's a story dream, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. No one to tell us no, ways to go. When we're still the whole new world with you. Time.
Full 30 seconds, great job. Zenobia.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you do a party, invited everyone you knew. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
Hold up. Watch the Golden Girls. Do it.
I'm not looking forward to this. I don't know if I strike you as a karaoke kind of guy, but
Let's go. 30 seconds.
it's gonna be thank you.
20 to 30 seconds. Give it your best shot. Do whatever you can. You know?
There goes my hero. You hear it? He's holding it! Is that long enough?
It's
Hell yeah. All right, that was great. Maybe the best rendition of all time. For sure. Give it up for all of them, right? Give it up for all of them. That was seeing unfortunately, we are going to eliminate one more person. We are eliminating another person. What'd you say? Well, you should only I understand. Well, we'll see if we wind up with a tie. Let me actually choose some counting. Yeah. Well, no, let's do that. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll never see. You never know. Does anyone want to be our person? Do you want to interpret? You seem to not.
Sure.
Oh wow, man! You're like, I like them all.
Yeah.
I like them all. But here you go. What's your name? Lauren. Everybody, give it up for Lauren. See how this goes. Let's start over here. Who thinks that Sloan is stoned? Who thinks that Ian is stoned? Who thinks that Doug is stoned? Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Who thinks that Ben is stoned? There you go. You think Ben got the loudest cheers there?
Yep.
Yeah, that was interesting. You think Ben is definitely high, and you want to? Do people agree with that? No. You want to do it between a few people? We'll include that. I think I'm going to do it between these three. Is that all right? All right, Chris. What was it again? All right. Here, we're going to do it between these three. Who gets the least narcs, the loudest cheers? Who thinks that Ben is stoned? No! The loud narcs. Who thinks that Doug is stoned? Who thinks that Zenobia is stoned? Who thinks that Ian is stoned? And who thinks that Sloan is stoned? I think I know where I thought it leads. But do you want to? It's up to you. You like all of them, so it is. This is what we brought. No, I didn't say you were wrong. I never said that. No, don't worry. They don't know where you live or anything. Don't worry. It's up to you. It's up to you. But just give me a second, listen, it's totally up to you. Does anyone, do you want to pass it on to someone else? Does anyone want to give her help? You went over right there.
I need to redeem myself because I didn't understand it last time.
Oh, what do you got to do? Do you have somebody?
Yes. It's, bolognese.
Bolognese. that's it. So they give it up for Zenobia. Sorry for the other time, guys. I appreciate you guys. Climbing up with these four that are still in this, right? But climbing up with them, they're still in it, right? We're going to move on to our next game. Our next game is a game we call Paranoid Schmaranoid. We know that stoners, they're paranoid all the time. They're anxious. I'm going to give them a prompt of a common fear, and all they have to do to prove they might not be sober, or might not be stoned, that they might be sober, is get the answer wrong, all right? Just, sorry, I'm getting this stuff. All they have to do is tell us why that common fear is no big deal. Prove that you're not an anxious stoner. Sorry about that. I am really stoned. So, this game we call Paranoid Schmaranoid. Prove that you're not an anxious, paranoid stoner by just telling us why this common fear is no big deal. You guys get it? Dan, I feel like you got saved a little bit there in a way. You could have been eliminated. I think we're going to start with you this time. You ready to play this game?
Yeah, I'm happy to be in the chair.
I get it, man. I understand. So this is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Tell us why tornadoes are no big deal.
All right, well, it's easy. I'm poor. So, you guys have no idea how much money I spend on gas every year, all right? Tornado comes along, picks my shit up, I'm gone, man. I'm getting where I'm going. All right? It didn't get a long last, but I felt like it worked. So.
I think that's a good reason. That's a good tornado reason.
I'm bad at insurance.
Yeah. So you ready to play this game?
No.
I feel you. This is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Prove to us that you're not paranoid of North Korea.
Here's the thing, North Korea is not that big of a deal. It's like, in the grand scale thing, it's like a super tiny place on the map, like super small. We can just kind of squash them with our feet.
Alright. North Korea can be squashed with your foot, apparently. Small island, I like it. Ian.
Yeah.
Ian, this is Paranoid Schmaranoid. Tell us why a tapeworm is no big deal.
I think that's just a great way to lose weight. Just swallow one of those and you're on your way to that size you want for a prom. Yeah, it's no big deal. Lose some weight, you know?
Here you go, great answer. Get ready for prom. Fascinating.
It costs less than Ozempic, too.
Okay, that's good. Frugal, I love it. Sloan, you ready to play this game? No amount of time, right? Well, tell us why eternal damnation is no big deal.
You know, I've thought about this before. All right, so you're in hell. You're dead. You're being tortured. It hurts. But your pain receptors are only there to tell you that you are being harmed physically. And if you're in hell, you're already dead. You're not going to get deader. So you can just, ignore it.
Okay. Well, I'm ignoring you. Talk to the hand. I love it. No, that's great. Good answer. Give it up for all of them. That was great. That was really a positive. I feel so much more positive after all. I really do. That was good. We are whittling it down. We're going to eliminate one more person. Does anyone want to interpret this one over here?
I'll do it again.
I know. We have a few people that maybe will do it again. Are you haven't done it yet, right? What's your name? Eliza, everybody. Clap it up for Eliza. Yes. Here you go, Eliza. So you know how this goes. We're looking for the loudest cheers. Least amount of narcs. We're really getting down to it. We're going to have 3 people after this. So, really get out those narcs. We want to hear them. Who thinks that Sloan is stoned? Woo! Who thinks that Ian is stoned? Woo! Who thinks that Doug is stoned? Woo! And who thinks that Ben is stoned? Woo! Eliza.
I think Sloan is stoned.
You think Sloan was sticking with that? All right. You want to do it between you guys? I think clap it up for Sloan, but Sloan, you are eliminated. All right, then you guys are testing out. All right, we're going to move on to our next game, and then so there we go. Our next game, this is a classic, it is very much based on a real sobriety test where, the stoners, they have problem with time. They have they're easily distracted, things like that. I'm going to ask all of our players simply to close their eyes, and when they believe, I'll say go, and when they believe 30 seconds is up, to simply raise their hand. All right, and I'll keep track about how precise everyone is. All right, that's how this game is based on the Romberg balance test, but it's a game we call high time. All right. Now there is another twist to this game. While that 30 seconds is going on, the audience, you guys are allowed to yell things at them. All right, you're allowed to yell numbers to throw them off. I'll make them around with the microphone, and you guys can even yell it into the mic. So that's how this is gonna go. Throw them off, heckle them, try and distract them. This is high time. So, I'll let you know when you should start trying to figure out what 30 seconds is. So that's just a construct. But anyway, and you all go at the same time. So close your eyes and so you can't see each other. And on my mark, get set, go.
7,
Does anyone want to sit down?
Why haven't you raised your hand?
Maybe it is time to raise your hand. all right, guys. Give it up for all of them. Give it up for them. Hell yeah. Great job. So, great job. Here we go. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So guys, give it up for Ben, right? Give it up for Ben. Could I actually grab the mic real quick? Thanks, sorry, I didn't realize it was in your hand. Ben, so here's what I want to know. The goal was 30 seconds. How do you think you did? Do you think you were over, under, or right on the money?
I thought he did well, and then I thought you said something about now Ben's done at the end there.
Somebody might have.
I thought I did pretty good. I thought I was close. I thought I was,
Over, under, right on the money?
I might be a hair over.
Hair over?
A little over, maybe.
You came in at 34 seconds. Give it up for Ben. He was a hair over. He did know that about himself. That's good.
I want to say that I was under by about 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah, all right. I was going to give it up for Doug. Give it up for Doug. Give it up for me! And Doug, you pretty much answered over, under, right on the money. You think you were 3 seconds under? Correct. I was actually in the crowd at 19 seconds, and I looked back, and your hand was raised. I kind of gave you like 20, It was 10 seconds under. Damn near impressive. But knew he was under. Ian, over, under, right on the money?
So I thought I was right on the money, but as soon as I raised my hand, it was over. And really said that Ben was at 34 seconds, so I'm guessing I was somewhere beyond that. I could be wrong.
You're correct. You came in at 38 seconds.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So, I think you guys heard that. So, I believe the closest was Ben at 34 seconds. Next closest is technically Ian at 34. And then I'm going to go with 20 seconds where it's coming up one more time for all of them. They were all great. You only want to eliminate one more person, then we'll go into our penultimate game. So does anyone want to interpret the crowd this time back there? What's your name back there? Ben. Ben, everybody. Clap it up for Ben. And Ben. Ben, I'm not throwing it. I'm sorry. There we go. Phew. Yeah, there we go. You don't mind. I'm not, it would have been terrible. Ben, you know how this goes.
Yep.
So we're going to eliminate one person. Who thinks that Ian is stoned? No! Who thinks that Doug is stoned? And who thinks that Ben is Stone? Ben?
Yeah. I think Doug is a stoner.
Doug is a stoner. You think Doug's definitely high?
Yeah.
Are we feeling? Woo! All right, Ben. I think that sounds like enough. Guys, clap it up for Doug. I think you're clap it up for our final players. Give it up for the two of them, right? So our next game, kind of just to really get into the works here and really decide between these two. We're going to play two more games. Our next game is another difficult one. It is a classic based on a real sobriety test. This is a game I'm going to have each of our players recite the alphabet backwards. And I will be timing them. It's a game we call the CBAs. All right? So that's how the CBAs works. I'll be timing it. Give it your best shot. Sometimes people have entire nervous breakdowns. Remember, at least one of them is stoned. Maybe both. So this is going to be difficult. This is always hard. But we'll see if we can read what's going on in their brains. They might tangent about something. We'll see if they can do it well. We'll see if they have trouble. We'll make our own conclusions. That's how this works. This is the CBAs. Ian, do you feel like going first? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Whenever you start, I will start your time. Give it your best shots.
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, J, wait, K, H, no, I, G, F, E, D, C, B, A.
Everybody.
I don't even think I remember all the alphabet.
Well, he didn't do it right.
Good. People understood that he missed something.
He did very well.
I think you got them all.
Nope. But he did very, very well. One more time for Ian, right? It came in at 52 seconds. 52 seconds. Slow and steady. Might win the race, I think. But that's not a very short time. I mean, you're playing with, and it was not, you missed like Q and obviously the H, G, I, J, and that was the whole situation there. But you were doing very well. Really great job.
I don't know. I've been trying to remember the alphabet this whole time.
So, man, give it your best shot. Obviously, you've given us some pretext, we'll take that into consideration. And whenever you begin, I'll start your time.
Z, Y, X, W. Don't yump me. I have to drive home, man. Where am I at? W, V, U, T, S. You're doing good. Who the fuck is that? I can't see you. It's not fair. Cops at least make themselves visible. Jesus, what am I on? Nobody's helping me either. Nice. I think I'm at S, right?
Yes.
So it's R and then it's Q. Yeah, it is P. And it's O before P, and then it's N, M. Is it? It is. Oh, I don't know what's going on in this room. L, N, M, right? Oh God, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What's the name of this game? You can jump. Just take a shortcut if you need.
The CBAs?
Time. For Ben. You did very well.
I didn't like that game at all.
Of course not. Appearance. Yeah. I love that
Worst
person.
sobriety check I've ever been.
Well, that you did it in 90 seconds. Even 90 for Ben. Great job. So that was between about 90 seconds for Ben. I think 54 or something with that for Ian. Very well done. They did, not perfect, but very good. Both of them, I'm impressed. Let's take a quick poll. We won't eliminate anyone, and then we'll move on to our final game. But who out there thinks that Ian is stoned? And who thinks that Ben is stoned? No! And real quick, let's do just narcs, all right? Who thinks that Ben is the narc?
No.
I don't think you understood the question.
And who thinks that Ian is the narc? Interesting. All right, we'll move on to our final game. This is a game where they can really prove themselves. This is how this is gonna go. Here's the deal, guys. We have been playing these games all night. We started out with 7 players. I have been saying their names over and over and over again. I've been saying your names. We had nicknames. I believe we said superhero names at one point. So there are a lot of names that we have said during this show. Just like that game Name 'em, I'm going to ask you guys to name all the people, as many people as you can, that have been named on stage tonight during the show. Back and forth. Rapid fire. See if you can think on your feet. If you have short-term memory. These are names that we have said during the show. That's what we're trying to do. So names back and forth. Everything you say counts as an answer. So if you're like, who the fuck was sitting in that chair? That counts as an answer. That's not someone's name. It'll move on to the next player's turn. So it's back and forth, the two of you. This is a game we call Name Your Buds. And that's how Name Your Buds works. So we're naming as many people as we can. And there's a lot of rounds to this. So it'll just be back and forth. You guys understand the rules?
We're just naming any of the names that the people on stage have been called tonight.
But additionally, I've been saying people in the audience's names.
Oh, I can talk to them.
There are a lot of
What's the name of the fucker who was yelling at me?
There are tons of nicknames out there. They will come to you, all right, sir. And we had nicknames earlier. Obviously, the players' names. There are tricks to this, right? There's tricks out there. So we'll see if you can figure it out. This is Name Your Buds. Are you guys ready? Ben, do you want to start us off?
Yeah.
We haven't started yet? Let's go.
Ian.
Yes.
Ben.
Yes.
Bolognese.
Yes.
Fat Dave Grohl.
Yes.
Slim Timmy.
Yes.
Anne Marie.
Yeah.
Sloan.
Yes.
Doug.
Yes.
Fucking.
No, give it to you, yeah.
The Tick.
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, the Thing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Daredevil.
Yes.
Superman.
Yeah.
Narc.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on your team.
All right, pass it back to you.
Alex.
Yes.
How do you know?
Impressive.
Laura.
What'd you say?
Laura.
Yeah, I think there was a Laura.
I mean, I just don't want to name off superheroes again.
Well, you don't have to do that. You can't remember people in the crowd or do more nicknames?
No, I wasn't paying attention to them. I don't
Ian, you can. I mean, it seems like you're
Batman.
Yeah.
There was another Ben. All right, I'll take that.
Chris.
Yes.
Somebody called you Lars Ulrich earlier.
Yes.
The Max.
Yeah.
The Mask.
Yes.
Superman.
Already said it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, Zenobia. We didn't even say Zenobia.
Thank you.
Dave Grohl.
Already said.
Fuck me.
So we're giving you guys 2 more rounds, or 2 or 3.
Tim?
Tim! Yes, Tim! He's like 3 nicknames.
I don't remember what Anne-Marie's pun was. Fuck. Scott.
Sue Storm.
Yes.
I'm just too fucking proud to do superheroes, man.
I love it. Good call.
Yeah. Oh, fucking dude. I can see all of your faces. That's.
The third best.
Ian, you got any more? You got one in the tank?
Is there Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, any non-superheroes in the tank? Any nickname?
No.
It's coming up in the 2 of that minutes, right? Can't play that out. They need to play that. We've seen a ton of games. You guys know how this goes. We're down to our final 2 players. Does anyone want to interpret our last one? Sir, right up top. What's your name?
Terrence.
Terrence, everybody. Clap it up for Terrence. Terrence, here you go. So, Terrence, you know how this goes. Here, we'll do 1 round where just everyone's cheering for the person they think is stoned and we want to eliminate. We'll do 1 round where we're yelling narc for the person we think is sober. Just between the 2 of them, so we get a clearer answer. Let's do this. So this is just stoned. Just cheer for the 1 person you think is stoned. Who thinks that Ben is stoned? We'll do a narc right after. Who thinks that Ian is stoned? Terrence, I hope you're listening. So we're going to do a narc round. And again, we're still going to try and eliminate one of them. So, I'll ask you who you want to eliminate, who you think is high. Who thinks that Ian is the narc?
Narc!
Who thinks that Ben is the narc?
Narc!
Terrence, it's on you then.
No pressure.
I know. It's,
Hey, I'm already way too stoned for this.
I got you. Well, you want to go with the crowd as an obvious answer?
I think we're gonna go with the crowd here, right?
So there you go. So you want to eliminate Ian?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go eliminate Ian, my man.
There you go, guys. Clap it up for Ian. And clap it up for Ben. Say his name. Is he sorry? Is he? Anyway, Ben, congratulations. You've made it to the end. You beat out 6 other players. Tell us what we all want to know. Are you sober right now?
No.
I
live like this.
What happened?
High voice.
Chris thinks it's Ian. Somebody else thinks it's who knows? Everybody come out. Everybody who's on the show, if you can hear my voice come out here, here's who's right here. So, Alan Beach for who? Reveal yourself. Who was the sober person? Sober person, step forward.
I knew it.
What happened?
What was that?
What happened? What happened there? Right at the end.
At the end?
Or before? I don't know. What?
I don't know, but I'm sober. I'm completely
It was
sober.
the 4 lettuce jokes in a row that got
You were too good at the alphabet.
I'm just not very good with the alphabet.
You seem like you're ready to fall asleep.
Guys, give it up for all of our players. Give it up for Rockwell. These guys are all so great. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've got candy. I I've got stickers to give away, so come and find me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do want to say one quick thing. If you guys, you've done it here, but you know, I'm a card-carrying member of normal.org. They are getting weed legalized federally, so go to normal.org. So we're going to stand for all your products. We're Weeding Out the Stone. You can find us on the internet. Weeding Out the Stone.